guys, hope y'all are having a good week. Welcome to episode 3. We have a new addition to our family to add to this week's call. This is Nova. She is about 3 months old. We adopted her from the Humane Society. My daughter has been begging for a cat for a long time, so we were super excited to get Nova, and she's super sweet, super playful, and I hope she stays that way. I've never owned a cat before. This is my first time owning a cat for all of us, really, so we are getting to know her. She's been bed hopping every night. I don't know if that's allowed, but that's what she's doing. So she likes to hang out in here, and she even lets our toddler kind of pick her up and play with her, so we're hoping she stays a little bit playful, because that's fun. Thank you so much for watching last week, if you watched. This quick update includes that cat, that real cute cat, and also we celebrated my husband Carl's 40th birthday this past week. This is a little bit of a bust because of COVID restrictions. We felt like we couldn't have a big party or have friends over. We did have a nice family dinner with a group of our close friends, but you know, turning 40 feels like you should do all the things. Go on a trip, go see your friends. So I think he was a little bit sad about that, but I told him that next year when things even out again and we can travel again without worrying, maybe we'll be able to take a joint 40th birthday then, because my 40th is coming up in May. School's going well for the kids. We went and explored a new waterfall this weekend here in Oregon. We had never been there before, and I think it was called Majestic Falls. We kept calling it Mystical Falls, magical, majestic, mystical. What did I say? I don't know. I'll put some pictures in. Yeah, so that's what's kind of going on around here. In creative news, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up on the kids' school planners that I designed that we talked about last week, because they have started using them. So it's always fun to see a product being put to use. So I kind of wanted to show you. This actually is my son's from today. He filled out his schedule over here, put a couple of things on his to-do list. His physical activity goal is just to go outside, which it is 4:15 here and he is not done yet. But I think we're struggling a little bit with this portion of the book. So this week my goal is to kind of have them, this gets filled out at breakfast right before we start school for the day. So this part I'm going to try to encourage them to fill out either right before we read, or to use this area to kind of draw in while we read. We usually have 30 minutes of reading time together every night. So yeah, so again, it's really fun to see them put it in place, and I will link this cover in the comments below, and also a couple of other covers that I designed for the planner too. In other sort of creative planning moods, I did get my own planner. This is a passion planner. It is the 4th passion planner I have owned, and it is my favorite one. This is a 2021 planner. They have the option of starting on Sunday or Monday, and I choose the Monday option. And I am nerdily excited about putting some stuff in here. I definitely think I use my phone for my calendar, so all my dates on my phone. We have a shared family calendar with my husband and my middle schooler, so all of our family life dates and appointments get put on that calendar. So this is more for me. I look at it as more of my creative goals, and passions in the passion planner. Passions get put in here. So I'm excited to have a new one. It's always super fun to get fresh paper, right? I have a lot going on this week. We were able to start our next Read Aloud Together, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which is my oldest's favorite book and movie. So I am excited, especially after the Order of the Phoenix, which is a little intense. I'm excited to start the Half-Blood Prince with them. And then, let's see, what am I reading? Oh, I just downloaded a new book on Audible. Let me pull it up for you. Just downloaded The Uninvited by Kat Winters, and super timely. It follows a woman who rises from her sickbed during the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, which many people have compared the current pandemic that we're going through to that flu. And so this woman rises from her sickbed and is sort of surrounded by a bunch of ghosts. So I am excited to get into it. It's the perfect book for October and Halloween month, and who knows what our celebrations will look like this month, but I'm excited to read a spooky novel to get me in the mood for Halloween. In what I'm watching, I'm still going strong with Call of the Midwife. I think I'm on season 5, which is kind of embarrassing because that means I've been watching a whole lot of women birth babies in the 1950s recently. And it's very sad and endearing and touching, so I've been crying a lot. So it's pretty cathartic if that's what you need right now. And we also have been continuing on our Schitt's Creek journey, and we are still in season 1 of that. Let's see, what else? Our first world problems? Yeah, first world problems. I would just say, just sort of being sad about not being able to travel. We're starting to look at the calendar for Christmas plans, and most of our family is back in the South and Midwest, and we just don't know with the 5 of us what that is going to look like right now with COVID precautions. So I don't know. No plane tickets have been purchased yet. It's way too far to drive. So I guess we'll see what happens. But like I said, we were a little bummed about Carl's birthday, so that kind of led into thinking about traveling this fall. And just, we are doing a lot of exploring here in Oregon, but we really miss our friends and family. And the longer this pandemic goes on, the more we're feeling that. But what we are doing for good in the world is I am continuing to write postcards. Here are my, again, I'm still writing to Georgia. I have about 200 postcards left to write, and they simply are encouraging voters in Georgia to vote. I found these through postcards. Oops, that was upside down, sorry. Postcards2swingstates.com, and I think if they are full on their site, they have recommendations for other postcards you can write or other ways you can either phone bank or text bank to help people get out and vote, because we are all in the countdown to the 2020 presidential election. Y'all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week. Cheers. Bye.